I'm trying to think the last 10 nils from Brunei. I can't. So it means we are getting there. I'm like,
no, I don't want you to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. No. I know we'll be getting ready for the World Cup qualifiers against Indonesia. Remember our last podcast talking about Indonesia? We drew Indonesia.
Indonesia.
So it's a home and away game.
Home and away game.
Home and away game. And you get people commenting on Facebook, asal sikit passing ke depan, bom ke atas. Yeah, it's not nice. But that's the safest way. We used to do that. It's the all English way.
So what is the technique now? Is it more like,
Hey, are you fasting, bro?
are we rolling?
Lights off.
Hey. Oh, back for the third times or second time?
It's my second time.
Second time.
Second time, yes.
Officially second time.
Officially second time.
Tapi sebenarnya 3 kali.
Yeah, 3 kali. Yeah. I totally forgot about that one.
So baru balik dari Saudi
Not baru, but yeah, recently just balik from
Recently.
Saudi. Yeah, for the second time.
for the second time.
For the second time.
Like, berapa lagi ke Saudi?
No, just makan angin. No. Training camp. We had a
Training
training camp
camp.
for the under 23s.
Under 23s.
Yeah, national team. Yeah.
For preparing for what?
So now we're preparing for AFF under 23 championship and AFC under 23 championship.
So how's under 23 performance? Orang okay kan? Ada. What was the last result?
Okay, I'll share the results from our last training camp. We consider like a training match, so it's not an official.
So yang under
friendly.
apa ni yang bertutup?
Closed door. It's
Closed door.
behind-
Yeah. Okay.
Behind closed doors. So we had 2 games. We lost 1-0, and the last one we drew 0-0. So I would
Oh, ni
say,
sama siapa? Club Saudi.
yeah, we had it with 1 Division 2 club and 1 Division 3. Yeah, Division 3. So people might think Division 2, Division 3, that's no good. No, the level in Saudi is different.
Improving now.
It's improving.
All the
yeah.
big players are going
All
there.
the big players, and we'll have to thank Ronaldo for that.
Is he really the first one, Ka? Not really the first one. I think
Not really.
Iniesta went before
No, he
him.
went to Japan.
Oh, that's
Oh no, I think it was Qatar. He
Yeah.
went to Qatar.
Okay.
Xavi was
Orang
Qatar.
Label lah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but
Middle East lah.
yeah, they went to Middle East first. Now it's booming in Saudi.
Why do you think it's booming? What's apart from the money, obviously?
Money, I wouldn't say money, but I'd say the industry over there is they're trying to attract the younger players from Saudi to get their interest to play football. Because, like, if I was to ask you, who is the main football player in Saudi, would you know?
Exactly the point.
Yeah, they need to get the attraction for the younger generation. Like, I want to play football.
Yeah, macam like if we say Egypt before Salah, it was like Zaki, right?
Yeah, all those.
Yeah. So Banar Jua.
Yeah.
Tu lah the best. You don't even know.
I think this is the guy who scored against Argentina, was it, in the World Cup? I think it was. I'm not sure. But yeah.
Exactly.
See?
You're not sure.
Yeah. I'm
So
not
that's
sure.
the whole point.
Well,
So that's why they're putting all the oil money into.
I'd say that because
Oh my.
this is like to invest in the younger generation so they get quality players in the future. It's their way. Each country has a different way, so I think that's their way.
What about Brunei?
Brunei, we're miles away off. I wouldn't say I know I don't want to sound negative, but we're trying our best. We're giving it our all. It's just like it's not full time here. Like I said in the previous podcast, it's not full time. If it were to be full time, maybe, but we need a lot of support. Support like in facilities, parents, because you need to teach them from like when they're 9 years old, 8 years old to get the basics. Because it's a different level here in Brunei. It's way off.
So I remember from the last podcast, ada you cakapkan pasal you wanted football in like 5 to 10 years time. It's getting somewhere.
Yeah.
So how is it like now? Think berapa bulan sudah?
Yeah, it's just been a few months. You can't say much within those past few months, but I would say it's getting there. Like people will get the mindset now. These are players. They're playing in the Brunei League. We'll need the quality in the future. So they'll find out. I think after this year, they'll see what progress we made. Then we can analyze from there again.
You know kenapa aku macam bangang sikit hari ni?
Why is that?
I'm trying to think the last 10 nils from Brunei. I can't. So it means we are
Yeah,
getting there. I'm like,
no, I don't want you to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. No, because I'll be heading over soon. So no, please no. But yeah, we're working on that.
yeah, which
We're
means
working on
that, we are improving lines
Yeah.
in a way, because I can't remember.
Yeah, it's not just like pass long ball to the striker. No, we're done with that. We're done with that.
So dulu cuma tu lah. Well,
You get people commenting on Facebook. Asal sikit passing ke depan, bom ke atas. Yeah, it's not nice, but that's the safest way. So we're trying to.
so we did play like that before.
Yeah, of course. We used to do that. It's the all English way. That kind of style.
Hoofing the ball over the top.
People in England, they have big bodies. Brunei, what do you have? You don't have those big strikers to get the ball in. So yeah, it's not a good tactic.
So what is the tactic now? Is it more like tiki-taka, possession, all those?
I wouldn't say I can't say, but football nowadays is you have to know different tactics. You can't just stick to one. You have to know, like, because you have different opponents, you transition between different opponents. So this will be different. We play like this. Okay, next one we play like this. So it changes.
So you have to have different plans.
Yeah, and
A, plan B.
yeah, players have to be able to adapt quickly.
I think it's more challenging now for the players more than ever.
Players won, but then you need the coaches to be super intelligent.
The coaches.
Yeah.
I think the players pun mesti jo intelligent kan.
Yeah, of course, because it's not just about being fit.
Yeah.
You have to be good in the mind as well. Like
Yeah.
your
You have to be
brain has to
smart.
work. Yeah, that's the main thing. That's one thing we're getting the players to do now. Like think fast, don't be predictable.
Oh.
Yeah,
Kalau aku payah ni think fast ah.
that's why we have to develop them from a younger age.
Yeah.
That's why we can't put 30-year-olds in the game. Okay, you do this, you do that. We can't do that. It doesn't work like that.
Oh, it's so interesting. Okay, aku ingat ni masa Saudi ni. Again, if we want a refresher from last podcast, we mentioned actually this is Azim's third time in the podcast.
Yeah.
His first time was unfortunately technical error.
Technical error kan? Won't go into details.
Dia kena bayar. Gila rugi boy.
No.
Rugi farming tu tema tu. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course, Rugi. I understand.
But yeah, I remember one of the things that we talked about in that podcast was, you can correct me again lah. Masa tu kamu ke Saudi. That was your first time training camp di Saudi.
Yeah.
And then time tu COVID masih lagi lah, belum lagi 100%. I don't think we can travel without without like any
vaccines and all that. We still have to have the certificate of vaccination.
Yeah. And that was cool. Like we can't just book a ticket and then
No.
So while you were in Saudi, I think I remember asking, dah kamu terus umrah?
Yeah. So
And then okay, better tell the story. Retell the story lagi, because it's such a, like, for me it's a beautiful gesture by the Saudi FA.
So Alhamdulillah, first time visiting Saudi, and for people who don't know, Brunei has a MOU with Saudi Arabia Football Association. So we have this connection where we can like send the team over for training camps, like make use of their staff and all that stuff. So they will provide with games and all that. And to be honest, we wasn't really expecting it, but we were there for like 2 weeks, and the last 2-3 days we had some spare time. And at the time we were at Dammam, so we was flying back to Jeddah, and they said, "Oh, they've booked you all to go for Umrah." It was like, "Wow, is this like really happening?" Like it was just so like we were all surprised. I got a knock on my hotel room.
Yeah, this is the story.
Yeah, I got a knock on my hotel room saying, "Oh, this is for Mr. Hamzah." I said, "Oh yeah, that's me." He said, "I thought, what's all these bathroom robes for me?" Like they was all packed, right, and on the trolley. Like, "Oh no, it's for the Umrah." I said, we're going Umrah? Are you sure it's us? Sir, I don't know, but someone just asked me to give it to you. I said, "Oh, okay." So I got a call from our liaison officer as well. So all the stuff's there. You can distribute them to all the players and staff, and you'll be able to go to Umrah tomorrow. But it was a very short time, like, because we had a flight. We got at Jeddah at 10 o'clock at night. And our next flight back to Brunei was the next day
Cool.
at night.
So around 24 hours. Do you have about 24
we had 24
hours?
hours. But if we were to go in the morning, it would be like a rush. It would be rushing. So we all agreed, okay, we get to Jeddah, we have a bit of dinner, then we get all ready. Then we head off to Mecca. So we left to Mecca around...
Pakai bus. I think bus, a few hours, right?
Considering it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning, it wasn't that long. And there wasn't that many people on the roads because it was post-COVID, kan?
Yeah.
So it was a smooth journey. We got to Mecca around 2:30, 2:45. We performed our Umrah, got to pray there, our subuh. And yeah, we finished off around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Alhamdulillah, we finished off. And we got back to Jeddah. We had some rest and we had our flight back to Brunei the same day.
Malam
Yeah, so we managed to do it. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was such a beautiful gesture by the...
We were surprised. Like, they just did that for all of us. Not even second thinking or anything.
Yeah, because I remember, and then you said some of the players were worried what to do, and then they provided Mutawif as well.
Yeah, they provided everything. Like, we didn't have to like think about anything actually. It was all provided. So, yeah, that was a really good gesture from the Saudi Arabian Football Association.
Yang recent ni ada.
Recently, some part of me, I was hoping we could do it again. But considering our camp schedule was a bit tight, and when we were about to go back to Brunei, I think the next day was start of the Hajj season. So we wasn't able to, and we were at a different place that time. We were at Tabuk. So Tabuk
a bit jauh lah.
is up north, is on the way to near to Jordan.
Tabuk.
Yeah, Tabuk. No. That's what everyone said. Yeah, Tabuk. Then it goes to Jordan, and we're not far from Palestine.
So this is like ujung-ujung.
Yeah, it's the big highway. And I have a funny story about this Tabuk place as well. Like, okay, I'll share a story. We were heading to our training field. It's like not in the middle of nowhere, but it's Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Everywhere is sand.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice field, a very nice place to train. And we're like 1.5 kilometers from the main road, the highway. And I'm coming out, bringing the equipment out, and then this is like, and I was like, what was that? Because the other side is like an army camp. So I thought, oh, maybe they got some training. So okay. Still going on. And then we all just paused.
Gunshots ka?
Yeah, gunshots. So we all just paused. And I saw, there's a long queue of cars. And there were people like that. I have a video, but the video consists of not them shooting, but they just finished. They stopped the shootings there. So I had, are we supposed to be outside here? Like, you never know, kan? You never know what happened, kan? Like, bullets or whatever, kan? So, and then our license officer was like, this is normal. I said, what are they doing, kan? No, most probably celebrating something. I said, you know, we see movies, kan? Them shooting guns, like, you know, kan? It was that. And they was like, nah, this is normal. They're like celebrating something. I said, okay then. So I just stood behind this. There's the pitch, and then there's like small store kind of thing. So I just stood there in between the road and the field, scared of anything happens.
Tapi this was still in Saudi lah.
Yeah, it's Tabuk is part of Saudi Arabia.
So they were celebrating something.
Yeah. And Tabuk is actually famous for its fort where Prophet Muhammad once came there to stop a fight, a war or something. So we managed to visit the place as well. So that was
Apa
nice.
namanya?
Is Fort Tabuk. There's Fort Museum Tabuk. Yeah, this is it. Fortress. Yeah, sorry.
So you visited?
Yeah, we visited there.
Get to go inside?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the same what it was like years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we see some pictures?
They've preserved it, but some they've added on.
Itulah macam.
Yeah. But there's some places where they kept like the buildings here. It's the same thing.
They tried to preserve as much lah.
Yeah. And there was one thing inside, like they was putting all the equipment during the days. And I thought, oh, this is all cool. Then I go into this one room. Why is there a camera in here? A camera. I said, oh no, I did this on this. This can't be from the era. This is like Prophet Muhammad's time. You don't have cameras that time.
You think it was a troll or like they?
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Because when we go to Saudi, we don't think about places
No.
like this. We usually yang Jeddah, Makkah,
Yeah.
Madinah saja kan.
So yeah, apparently, most of the places in Saudi has their own history, kan. So it was nice to like, I didn't know about this. So we managed to go there, and it was nice.
So you mentioned tadi Saudi ada like it's a nice facility.
Yeah, they
and
have
then
nice
before that you mentioned juga Saudi ni sepadang pasir apa.
Yeah.
So Setupurang pun dapat pasir. Pasal tu. Because
Okay.
the field itself is
Okay, so we were training one time, and there's this sandstorm. Not a strong one, like a gust of wind. So all the sand came over. That's all. But to the players, we were having a training game at the time. The Saudi players was normal. Our players was like closing the eyes and all that. So yeah.
so macam trust lah.
Yeah,
macam
trust.
pasal.
I was doing the recording of the videos, taking photos. My equipment was all filled with sand, and I had to protect my eyes. So yeah, it happens there. It happens. It's actually, this is a good thing that we get to go outside of Brunei. You learn so much.
So now in the Saudi league, all those big money players are they experiencing this now?
They're in proper stadiums because it's all closed, kan. So that might not happen. Like for training wise, it's like a field. There's like a cage. That's how they set up there. Most of the training fields are just like cages, but with a field, which is amazing field. Amazing field. They jaga the fields very good.
And this is like you said, the MOU between Brunei sama Saudi FA.
Yeah.
So these facilities kira macam collaboration or like do we have to pay for it? Do you know that?
I don't know the details on that, but I just know we have an MOU. So it's like to help towards the development of
Football in this case.
Yeah. So it's more to that. Just like
Sure.
a friendly gesture.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like it would be nice if I have MOU with and I could use their studio.
Yeah, you should do that. Maybe find someone outside of Brunei. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Who knows? What was the best experience di sana?
Saudi,
Yang the recent trip.
the recent one, maybe the being quite cold at night, because Tabuk is in the north. It was quite cold at night, so I think that's. It is scorching hot in the day. 39, 40, 41, strong winds, very hot. But when it comes to night, you're looking at 20, 21. So it's nice and cool, breezy. So it's just nice to chill outside your hotel room or outside the hotel. And they have a lot of coffee over there.
A lot of coffee.
Yeah, they like their coffee. Like next to the hotel is this coffee shop, and it's nice coffee. Very nice coffee.
So macam the what do you call this? The signature coffee lah, like yang the branded
Yeah,
coffee.
they have their own coffee. They call it Saudi coffee, but I'm not a big fan of that. I'll go to the normal, freshly brew coffee. But they have their own where they greet everywhere you go, airports, hotels. They will have like a kettle and a small cup. So it's like a one very small shot of coffee, and they'll serve it to you every time you go. Like in shopping malls as well, they have it as well. Yeah, so that's one thing about the Saudis. They like to serve coffee, their own coffee.
Oh yes, I remember this.
Yeah, you was there, right?
Yes, I
They
remember. I remember this. Last year, so I went for Umrah. First day we went to Jeddah. We're waiting for our bus trip to Madinah kan tak? I remember kami ke mall just getting our SIM cards kan.
Yeah.
So one of this shop yang di bawah ni was really nice lah to us. Hey, Nya, what are you looking for, Nya? SIM card, bawah Nya. You stay here, Nya. I'll call the SIM card guy.
Yeah.
Okay. First, Nya, I'll call the SIM card guy. So the SIM card guy comes. Sekali, I was like, I told my wife, let me just go look around lah. Right. So I go look around, look at this. When I come back, gila bidang mo dorang. Kopi, semua kopi. So I was like, what is that?
Yes.
It's a bit
And it's all free.
Yeah, it's so free. It's so free. Yes. Yeah.
That's just the way. And there's Saudis, from what I've seen, they're very laid back. They're very laid back. I don't know your experience, but during my experience, they're very laid back. Like, well, yeah, it's okay. No problem. We can get it done. Like, why you have to rush? Okay. But like, we have to get this done. We have to get our laundry done by this time. Yeah, no problem. Okay, no problem. Everything can be done easy. I said, wow, you're very laid back. Most of the people there, who I met, they're very laid back.
I just don't like kalau macam all the big masjids itulah when they gets a bit strict, soldiers and stuff, and like menarik apa. I think di Madinah the experience that I didn't like was I like to go to the part where it was not like really ramai orang, arah that part of Masjid Nabawi. Sekali, I remember there are some parts of that masjid where during like non-sembayang time they just tutup bah. So bila dorang kan menutup ni, panggilnya Tiasgar. Orang sembayang. It's
Aku the wrong time, man.
aku ingat bro. Aku ingat ada orang ni sembahyang sunat tuan. Terus sekali
God.
the place kan kena tutup kan. Sekali I don't know, maybe orang ni menyaya kali cuma. Orang yang sembahyang ni menyaya wah. Ya batawa. Batawa ya kan sujud ah.
So just took his time.
Yeah, sekali the soldier was just standing next to him. The guy didn't budge, yo. I wish I could stay because the other soldier was like assuring me. I wish I could stay to see what was done. Macam you sengaja bata-bata supaya, you know. Yeah, I think that was the experience that I didn't like. But other than that,
Yeah, people just pray anywhere. Oh, my voice is gone. Your fault, man. Yeah, people just seeing them pray anywhere,
yeah.
anytime.
And
Apologies that my voice is gone.
but your coaching the pakaian, ha?
This is why. Sorry. This is why. So I just finished my course, kan?
Speaking of that, congratulations. You waiting for your
Yeah, I'm waiting for my results.
alright.
For my results.
But all so far so good. What is it? What? Okay, tell the viewers. What is it?
I would like to say I'm certified, but it's not nice to say that early. It's better to get my results first. Then,
You can say you're certified.
yeah. But I think it's very pretty basic stuff pulang. It's not the... it's like the introduction. Introduction to the
Coaching.
like how you're gonna coach your players, how you plan, like all the basic stuff that most people don't know actually pulang, which is good information. I'm gonna have to apologize. My voice is gone, just for laughing. Yeah, I just recovered from a bad cough. Yeah, and this part of the course, I was in the heat like 1 week in a row, Monday to Sunday. So where we have a theory part in the morning, and we have a practical part in the afternoon.
So practical part di luar lah.
Yeah, and it starts at 1:30. 1:30, if you can see. Yeah, the contrast there. So yeah, 1:30 to 6 is the practical part. Like because you have to coach. So they provided us with the players from
Di
sports.
sini kah?
Yeah, di sini in Brunei. We had the sports school players. So we did our plans. We were given topics, what to train them, and we trained them lah. And that's where we got our like experience on coaching. Like our first practical was not good, but once towards the end of the course, you could see, now we're understanding how we're gonna train the players. Like they have to understand what the message we're giving them. So yeah, and it's not for the faint-hearted lah. I would say if you can,
even though it's basic.
it's basic, but it trains your mind like mentally, and if you're prepared for it, like if you want to be a coach, you have to be fully committed. You can't just like I'm a coach. or what's like someone comes up to you, okay, how are you gonna change the team? How are you gonna make them better? You have to have a plan. You have to know how to plan. How is your players, the abilities, all that stuff. There's a lot.
So ni semingguan but di sini kan? Di sini?
My course,
Oh,
last week it finished.
yeah, last week finished.
Last week it finished.
I'm just wondering about one thing. You still with Hyundai kan?
Oh,
Otherwise, why would you wear
Yeah.
the shirt
Yeah.
kan?
yeah. Still with Hyundai.
So how
So
like belayar,
yeah, that's yeah.
coaching. Kau keren je. Aku tidak dapat ketawa masa ni.
Apa tak?
Aku tidak dapat ketawa.
Pasal
Kalau aku ketawa kan aku mengucapkan orang.
whatever lah.
We're friends.
No,
But
because
seriously.
yeah, this is one thing people keep on like just now.
I mean, you've told me in the past, but I still ask. Like,
Yeah, I know, but because I don't keep people updated mostly on my Hyundai side nowadays, it's like a bit. I need to be committed on that lah. But like we just met downstairs kan. First question in your mind, you still sama Hyundai kah?
walaupun pakai baju
Yeah,
Hyundai.
I was in this baju like, and a lot of my friends keep like they will text me. You still with Hyundai? This and that. People keep on texting me, but I'm still with Hyundai. I don't plan yet to leave or whatever. But yeah, I've been there for 7 years, and the reason why I get away with it is because we have a special surat,
From FABD or
FABD and KKBS.
from KVS.
So that's the support we get from them. They give us
Surat kelonggaran.
surat kelonggaran untuk keluar masa
Keluar.
waktu kerja, and then cuti tanpa catat.
So what is to be? I remember this from back in my.
So
But I've,
cuti tanpa catat is you get to cuti, but they won't deduct it from your annual leave. So it's a special
Special
cuti.
leave lah.
Yeah, because it's when we receive is you see the envelope kan, the brown envelope. You understand the brown envelope kan? Yeah. So
kemudian.
yeah, you can't do anything about that kan. Like that's powerful sudah. That's powerful. And as was talking about this, there's an issue with some private sector companies about this.
Private sector especially lah, cause
Yeah. Any other mine is okay. My company is okay. Hyundai is okay. But there's like few companies here in Brunei, like some players we give them the surat and said no, you can, but we'll deduct from your leave.
ataupun unpaid leave lah kan.
Yeah, but it's there already. The letter is there already. Like it's cuti tanpa catat. You're not allowed to kacau. That's the special request from the government.
The government, yeah.
So I don't know if you can report all this stuff, but by right, you should be able to let them go. It's nothing. It's to do with your mewakili negara. It's something to be proud of. So I just don't get it why. Maybe they have to like compensate for when they're not around, something like that. But I think it's not fair. They have to like putong the cuti from.
Yeah, I think work around you mean.
Yeah. So even though if we provide the letter earlier, sometimes it's unfair. So I have to make a call after this. There's one I need to get sorted out after this lah. We're waiting for that
For one of the players lah.
player's side lagi. He already did his. No, he applied cuti juga. So just in case, so there's a backup. But we're trying to get the issue said that you're not allowed to do that. It's already tanpa catat. You can't deduct. It's not fair for the player. Stuff like that. That's why I get the special.
Can I ask you something though?
Apa tu?
It's okay if you don't want to answer it though.
Nah,
But
okay.
I think you're good now because you have a very good relationship with your colleagues. What about your colleagues? I'm sure human beings.
Yeah. No, it's normal. Like I still get deals like people buying cars for me, even though I'm abroad. I deal with them online, everything online. But at the end of the day, they still need to meet face to face to get the car. So usually like that, I will ask my colleagues, some of my colleagues, whoever's free, and I will pay them a share. it's just right because they're helping me, so they need to get something out of it juga. So that's what I do.
So that's what you keep, how you keep them happy
That's
at
how
the
I
same
keep them
time.
happy. Yeah. So I'm not gonna ask them to do it for free, kan?
Yeah,
like,
obviously.
kesian juga. They're wasting their time. Satu, they could have got another deal without having to attend my customer. So I pay them lah to do all that.
Yeah, for those who don't know, he's in sales, but I think that's
Yeah.
why Joe, you get away with it, not as much as if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
admin. Because being in sales, you just have to close the deal and make
Numbers-
sure you attend
numbers are important, yeah.
attend
Numbers
the
are important,
customer, apa kan.
Yeah.
I would say you are blessed, bro.
Yeah. Oh no, you're getting it. You getting? No, I'm actually recovered sudah.
Recovered sudah.
Recovered sudah. It's just that it's still the after
effect.
after effects. Yeah.
You edit?
Edit. I try my best to.
No, I thought you would trigger you and say After Effect because that's a software. Nah?
No.
Artinya.
No. I don't do that.
Yeah, that's the complicated stuff. That's the complicated stuff.
Yeah, it
Kenapa ni pula undo? Send bill arah either Hyundai ataupun FABD.
Apa tu?
Kalau pula,
Ah.
aku send bill
Okay.
arah
Send
FABD
je.
ataupun
Sabut si
Hyundai.
mana? Sabut si nama aku.
Speaking of Stargazer,
Oh. You was at the...
I got the invite.
you got the invite, but you didn't go. You was busy.
No. See.
Oh no, I remember.
Yeah, Cecil.
You got the wrong date.
Cecil
Yes.
gave me the wrong date. And then I saw Alec was like posting, it's like, hey, I wanted to go.
Yeah. I remember I texted you. I said,
Book that.
I texted you, yeah. I said, bro, I got the wrong dates. Iso sent me the wrong dates. I said, okay, that's not my fault then.
He got the wrong date on the text.
Yeah.
The poster obviously lurus lah.
Yeah.
And I was like, who does things on Saturday kan? Kalau usually kalau launch hari Friday kan.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, sayang nice car.
Nice. It's
It's like a mini Staria.
yeah.
Right.
I said the baby of the Stadia.
Yeah.
And this car was specifically made for the ASEAN region. So
Why do you say that? How like?
Because now Hyundai has a big factory in Indonesia, HMI. So they're designing cars. Research and development over there is going on. It's a big thing in Indonesia. So they come up with Stargazer. So it's a car especially like for the Philippines, Brunei, Malaysia, and all these ASEAN countries. Because the R&D was, I think, 2 years in Borneo. So they tested the car all of Borneo for the whole year, 2 years. Now all ready to go, and that's what you got now, the Stargazer.
Because I remember some of the cars yang like the European cars, they're not built for Brunei roads and Brunei climate. Sometimes you see the rubber just go off, the glues just go off because then you're used to the heat, the constant heat kan.
You want a perfect example? Did you see my car? It's a Hyundai Elantra. 7 years ago, I got the car, and now you see the paint just peeling off, the rubbers, because it's from Korea. And my side mirrors won't fall properly. It's not a good advertisement for Hyundai pulang ni, tapi it's the truth. It's not built for our climate. So if you ever like come across those who have a Hyundai, like the motors don't work for your side mirrors or your cermin or apa, it's because of the heat.
Yeah.
Heat then.
Hey bro, I don't think it's
heat
just
and cold.
Hyundai.
I don't know about
I don't
other
think it's
dealers.
just
I won't
Hyundai.
say anything about other dealers, but
Diplomatic. Wow.
I don't know.
Option kita.
But yeah, my car started to sudah. The
Tapi
pain.
it's a long time though, 7 years. That's
yeah,
good.
baru habis bank, so I'm loan free soon. Loan free soon. Had to work a lot for that. A lot. Like, I'm working, I like all these jobs.
Yeah, and you're
Coach.
so Brovis
Yeah.
shooting.
Yeah, that's one more thing.
New movie, new film.
My second movie.
The first one was Prima.
First one was
Prima Jaya.
Prima Jaya.
I almost said Prima Donna.
Original name was Bahlul.
Bala.
It's a movie created by Adam Groves, Visual Dimensions Studio. Yeah, I can say now, second movie. 95% done. 95% done.
done.
We managed to do it in 2 weeks. And yeah, you might not recognize me, Sana.
Kurus, bro.
And I didn't like my performance.
I think everyone doesn't like.
It's the first one, gan.
Yeah.
First one. So this second one is I wanted to improve a lot. Because
So, ani kira the sequel.
Sequel, no.
No.
Sequel, no. But what I can say, it's a story about a day in the life of waiters.
Specifically in Brunei or no? Nah.
No, it's in the same universe as Prima Jaya. You know, like you have the
Yeah.
multiverse of the Marvel. and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We have our own now.
Yeah.
It's called Prima Jaya. That's the
universe.
That's the universe, Prima Jaya. So this is in Prima Jaya. People have to know it's in Prima Jaya. It's not Brunei.
South Brunei.
It's
Okay.
Prima Jaya. So yeah, it's a day in the life of a waiter in Prima Jaya. So it's
the same universe but not a sequel. Macam tu lah.
yeah, same universe but not sequel. And again, made by and directed by Adam Groves.
When is this coming out? You say 95% done.
That's one thing I can't say yet. You'll find out soon. You won't be waiting too long. That's for sure. You won't be waiting too long because 95% done is a lot sudah. Considering we've done it in like 14 days. So
14 days.
So what we shot was like on a Friday and Sunday for 7 weeks straight. So juggling between the schedules of actors and all this, we managed to do it this time. Learning from experience from before, Prima Jaya, you know how long it took us? Nearly 2 years. You can see my hair isn't always the same in Prima Jaya. Yeah. And that's like different days, so you can get away with it. Like the quantity of it is different. But this is a 1 day.
Oh, 1 day.
1 day. You what you guys are seeing is a 1 day. But what people don't see behind the scene is not a 1 day shot.
7 weeks.
Yeah. So putting that into mind is like a Clerks or Shaun of the Dead kind of style. You've seen those kind of movies, and the genre will be
horror.
No, dark comedy.
Dark comedy.
Dark comedy. You know dark comedy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that. So
Where are we? Where are you guys airing this?
that we don't know yet. We can't say yet.
Because obviously
we will wait for
censorship.
announcements. Yeah, you know the drill.
Yeah.
You know the drill. So you'll have to
Especially
wait.
when you say dark comedy.
You know, Prima Jaya was X-rated. I think it's the only Brunei movie X-rated. So, and that was due to the fact that we had actors in it smoking with tattoos, and we had the scene. You know, in real life, like you go to rompak a person's house, and you don't just go in. Oh, give me all your stuff. You actually get the person, right, tie him up or stuff like that. Real, kan?
Real.
So yes, for stuff like that, it got X-rated. So
You can still watch it on a progressive media.
it's
right?
on progressive media.
Okay.
I think that's the director's cut. So it's not all the cutscenes. You get the full movie there on progressive media. Yeah.
That's not the one that's being.
That wasn't the one that was on the
cinema.
Yeah.
So it's better lah.
Yeah, of course. You get. Oh, so now I know what happened. Because we had to censor a few stuff off, which kachaos the storyline a bit. You know.
How
it's
many?
like-
Okay, so it was airing at a cinema, right?
Yeah.
How many times do you guys have to go back and forth
Censorship.
for censorship?
Because we were new at the time, we had like a screening with the censorship board. So they watched it and they put down notes like, oh, you can't do this, you have to put this down, this and that. So then we negotiate, or we do this. Come back, re-edit, like edit the stuff that need to be cut out, put all the censors on it. Come back again, they watch it again, then they'll see if it's okay. Then if it passes, they'll give the green light.
How many times would you say for an X-rated movie?
I can't remember the time, but I know it took a while. Not more than a month, but we had to go back and forth a few
Yeah lah,
times.
cause X-rated lagi.
Yeah.
Cause I know some non-X-rated movies when it comes to censorship board, it takes a while for them to.
Yeah, it's because the fact that it's made in Brunei, kan? So the language is the Brunei language, like how we talk. It's not not standard Malay. It's mixed with English, and they had the feeling like it's like it's talking about Brunei, which is not. From a filmmaker point of view, it's like we're making its own universe. It's nothing to do with Brunei. But you get kan, like it was a lot of sindiran in there. Like that's how it works in Brunei. You do content about sindir orang ni, it's very good. You get the views. So we tried to do that, but I think I would say it worked a bit, but it's not. This is what Adam said as well. He knew he can do better. So that's why the second movie.
How many years is the difference between these two?
2016.
So a few years.
Oh, 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, it's when I got. Okay, funny thing, talking about my car. Prima Jaya came out, I got my car.
Terus boleh cerita?
Because I was working at Hyundai. So I started at Hyundai. Now, second movie, just finished the second movie, my car kena habis beng. So yeah, 7 years.
Milestone.
Yeah, 7 years, yeah. September.
September.
It was really September.
Busy gone, yeah.
Busy.
Remember we planned to do?
Yeah, we had a big plan. We had this like weekly kind of podcast, but just couldn't commit yet. We hope to do it soon.
Yeah. Because like you told me, you have this going to Laos and then Thailand, and then after that you're going to
Jordan
for
the AFC under-23s, and then we'll be back mid-September, and I know we'll be getting ready for the World Cup qualifiers against Indonesia. Remember our last podcast talking about Indonesia? We drew Indonesia. So it's a home and away game.
Home and away game.
And I heard the stadium's ready. I don't know yet. I feel we need to wait for official word. But I heard it's ready. I see them checking the lights every night when we're training. So I'm hoping, you know what it's like when Brunei meet Indonesia.
Yes.
Remember the last time HPT?
Yes.
Final was so packed. So I know it's gonna be packed.
It's gonna be packed.
It's gonna be packed. That was free. Even I'm guessing if it was. We have to. You know, it's part from FIFA. You have to charge for
The
tickets.
match.
So it's a thing you need to. So it's not going to be worry. I know for sure it's going to be packed.
Yeah.
It's Indonesia.
Bila?
October.
So
first game, I think it's on the 7th.
7 October.
7th or 11th. If I'm not mistaken. It's somewhere there. Away game first. We go to Indonesia first. We come back 17th or 15th. I can't remember. That's when we're playing here. So, yeah.
That's gonna be big.
That's the senior national team.
Yeah, hopefully we are ready lah.
And I might know my position by the time. I might be with the senior team. I don't know. But, yeah.
So now with the under-23 saja?
Yeah. Well, most of the coaching staff are from the national senior team. So we're in the under-23s now. And yeah, maybe we might be going back to the senior team again for October.
So you mean the current U23 were from the senior team?
From the senior team, the coaching staff.
Okay, good luck with that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
And then after that, kemana lagi?
Okay, come back end of August. And about after a week, we'll be flying off to Jordan.
For
early September. I think the 3rd of September, something like that. So that's for AFC under-23s. So we're in a group with all Arabian countries. So it's not a good sign, but that's why the main point of our training camp in Saudi. So we can climatize for Jordan.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I see. Dan, pasal apa lagi?
So My plan is that, and yeah, I'm gonna take a break in December.
December.
Go back to England.
Go back to England.
Yeah, man, you didn't know?
I know you're mixed, but
Yeah, my mom's in England.
your mom is in England.
Yeah, she's in England, man.
Oh,
And my brothers and sisters, they're in England. I'm the only one left here with my dad.
I see.
Yeah.
So you're going back lah, just for a few weeks.
Yeah, going back for a few weeks.
With the fam?
With the fam, because she hasn't met
The latest one.
both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah, because first one came COVID,
COVID. Yeah.
then the second one came after COVID. So they're big enough now. I had a trial with one of them. I took the oldest one to KL, see how she'll be on the plane. Perfect. I'm worried about the second one, because she's the active type.
So you worried that she might just roam around
It's
the
a
plane?
14-hour flight, man.
Oh, yeah.
14 hours.
I'll-
I'm not worried she's gonna roam. I'm worried she's gonna be screaming, this and that. If she's roaming, I can just follow her wherever she wants to go. But
Is she the? Oh, so she's the active type.
yeah,
How active?
oh, so active, so active. We can turn the lights off. Lights off. We can turn the lights off at night. She'll still be wanting to jump on the bed, play with her toys in the dark.
Oh,
she's that type. But give it like half an hour, she'll fall asleep.
Okay.
So we have to do that.
I'll share with you my experience. Prior to my Umrah, my son had never gone on a trip.
Yeah. So how was it?
Unexpectedly okay. I mean, the worst he would. I mean, the worst he did, took his shoes off and then just stood on the chair and look around. Because we let him sit on the window, and then he just look around, and then like after that he fell asleep.
Well,
Make her tired.
yeah, because my eldest, once we took off, this is our airplane. She fell asleep. Even coming back to Brunei, before the plane took off, already asleep.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you passed the test. Can bring you anywhere.
Yeah.
We'll wait for the second one again.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
how it goes.
Yeah. Tapi I do understand the 14-hour flight. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that's the
kami
thing.
hari tu ke Jeddah was KL Jeddah was 9 hour.
Yeah, because I'll be transiting in Singapore. I'm taking Singapore Airlines and from Singapore to London, 14 hours. So the first test will be Brunei to Singapore.
Yeah.
Get her used to it first. So okay, we're going on a plane again. You know the drill.
Yeah, just make her tired dulu.
Yeah.
Just make sure during the
Yeah.
transit atau let her.
Yeah, but you know the transit is like 13 hours.
Oh,
So it's one night in
so you're gonna go
Singapore.
out of the airport dulu.
Yeah, we booked a hotel. We get some rest. All that.
Because mine was like 3 or 5 hours. So
Yeah.
he would just like walk around the
Walk around,
airport, get tired.
Yeah.
Soon as I got on the flight, boom, tidur. Malam lagi kan?
Yeah.
Apa yang dilihat?
Yeah, our flight is in the morning. And we arrive in London 6 o'clock in the morning. So we try to get a sleep ready for the UK time. So it's different time zone kan.
Which part of in the UK? London?
So, no, actually I was born in England. It's a place called Grimsby. Grimsby is up northeast. So to those who've been to England or know about England, it's near to Sheffield and just before.
Bukan transit ah. Kalau transit bukan dikira.
Bukan. Bukan. You have to be there.
There was that joke.
Yeah.
I think Kai made that joke where the guy suddenly just know how to speak.
Yeah.
Because he transited
Yeah.
in transit doesn't count.
So yeah, it's just near to Sheffield, Leeds, and just before Newcastle.
Okay.
It's the opposite side of Manchester and Liverpool.
Oh, the opposite.
Yeah, we're on the northeast. The Manchester Liverpool's on the west.
I see.
Yeah.
I don't plan on going there anytime soon. So I mean, like Manchester, Liverpool.
No, but you should in the future. It's good to have like a taste of Europe. It opens up your mind a bit more. Like I grew up there. I grew up here as well, but
What's the main difference? Like
it's just the culture. The culture is different. I have family there. Being my mom's from England, all the sisters and brothers, so you can see like it's a bit different. It's not like here, more to family. You live with your parents. Like my brothers,
I don't live in my.
yeah. Well, some of them, yeah. But once you're married, you don't live with your parents and that.
Yeah.
But over there, once you're 16, you're allowed to just like move out, do your thing,
So that's
whatever.
the culture.
Yeah, because my sister's already moved out. She's got a job. My third sister she's been in Australia like 3 years, working in Australia. She'll be coming back with me to England in December. My brother moved out to Manchester to find work and all that. Yeah, it's different. It's just different. Like you wouldn't do that here. I know here's a small country, but it's different. But it's
Where are we
a bit
gonna move, right?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe.
what difference does it make?
Yeah.
So yeah, basically that.
Do you think if Brunei if it doesn't have to be Brunei, like if Borneo is one big country, one big country, Borneo, right? Do you think we would do that? Like same system, same government, same everything, it's just a bigger place.
It depends on the culture, and like if that culture was still in place from then till now, like what we do now, we're not gonna move. We're not gonna move. So it's the culture.
That's true.
But maybe, like, for instance, you get better job offers on the overside, you'd have to move there. Yeah.
I think it would kind of create more jobs.
Yeah, it
if
would.
It's a bigger place.
Yeah, and
Because like let's say like my studio would have different.
Yeah.
That would create more jobs.
and then you'd like open up competition to other competitors. Like,
Yeah.
oh, why is he got that? Oh, I have to do better. So it becomes an industry.
Why are we talking about
I don't know.
what if?
It's not gonna happen again. So yeah,
But in hindsight, though, would you prefer a big or small country, a place where you call home?
I'm happy with Brunei, man.
I know.
I'm
right?
happy. It's,
Yeah.
it's good enough. There's ways to improve, but this is a small stuff.
Yeah.
But it's good enough. You don't need a big country
I
to.
know,
It's
yeah.
gonna make more fuss.
Yeah.
Politics. You don't need that.
Yeah.
You don't need that in life.
Just focus on what we want to do. Saja. Yeah.
Premier League starting next week, kan?
Yeah.
Is it next week.
The
Community Shield was
tu dah.
last Sunday. Yes.
Siapa mana?
Arsenal beat City.
Arsenal with City.
Yeah, on penalties.
Penalties.
Yeah.
Jadi dah.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't mean anything. Last year they were beaten by Liverpool as well.
That's what Pep said. He said, "I won the treble." If you see the interview, he's
Yeah.
I won the treble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He proved it last year.
Yeah, he did it. Crazy, right?
Yeah, people saying like, oh, it would be stupid for Arteta to mess this up, and he did. He did the exact thing people would say.
But Pep didn't just like, nah, I don't mind. You can see by his body language, like, nah, it's nothing.
Did they even put up a fight? They did. Of course.
Of course, but you know who scored
Who?
for City? Cole Palmer. You know him?
I don't know.
He's from the academy,
So,
the City academy.
so they're not really going all out lah. You would say.
He is improving, but you know, if Pep is serious, he puts out his best 11.
Yeah. But then they were beaten in the friendly, Johan. Atletico.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I thought that was the Super Cup. Super Cup belum ah?
No, belum. I think that's September.
I thought that was the Super Cup. And I was like, kalah ya. Rupanya that was just a friendly. So Premier League starting
Is it next week?
this week, Claire.
This week is
This week.
This week. Ah, yeah. 11th, right?
I think so. Yeah, 11.
I think so, yeah. 11, 12. This
This week
weekend.
is 13.
Yeah, it should be this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, something to
Where
watch.
where do you see your team finishing? Honestly. Honestly.
One step better than last season, lah. Third.
That. Where do you see my team finishing?
Second or fourth.
Second of all.
There will be a battle between who's going to be second, who's going to be fourth. But we'll both get into the Champions League spot, lah.
I hope so. I hope for my sake. Yeah.
But I'm hoping for a good league because I'm happy to see Luton go up from the Championship.
Oh, yeah.
You seen the stadium?
Kenapa?
It's like a all style of stadium in England where kiri kanan depan belakang is like people's houses. So it's in a street. You have to access all this. It's rugged lah. But they had to renovate some of it to
Accommodate the Premier League
punya
standards, I guess.
standards, yes. So, but they still maintaining it, and they're a good team lah. It's a small club from a small, and it's gonna be fun to see. I like the underdog kind of
Do
story.
they have big players now?
No,
Belum lagi.
I think they're keeping a lot of their previous players. So
They're going
everyone likes the underdog story.
They're going that route lah.
Yeah.
Who? City. Do you think they're gonna do it again?
I don't want them to, because it'll be boring, kan.
Yeah, but you think they will?
But I think I see Arsenal not getting into the top 4.
I don't think Arsenal will do it again.
No,
No, they just had a.
I don't think.
I don't think so.
I think that was just last season.
Yeah.
Or it'll be either they improve or they learn from the lesson. Because towards the end of the season, they like dropped.
No, they ran out of energy.
Yeah, they're out of energy. And they don't have the squad depth to
Yeah.
cope like City. City, their bench is crazy.
They have 3 teams. 3 teams. You can fill 3 teams.
Okay, you tired? Okay, go on. It's that crazy.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna do it again though.
Yeah, they got Declan Rice, but no.
Because now teams would take them seriously.
They would. And people put more of a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last season tu macam credit where credit is due lah.
Yeah.
Tapi macam I think that like the big matches they struggle.
Yeah.
They struggled in the big matches bah.
Yeah, even United, they beat them. Well, they did beat them once.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you watch any other leagues as well?
I usually watch the highlights. Like,
But you kind of know what happens around Europe.
Like, it will come up on my feed. Like I like to watch the Italian, Spanish, and German league sometimes. German is not quite interesting unless it's like amazing games that happen, like a 5-4, all those kind of stuff, all the drama. It's good to watch the highlights.
Speaking of drama, what's happening with Mbappe now? Can we? Do you know how to spell Mbappe?
He's refusing to train, and they put him on a different group of players to train Ali.
So what does he want now? He wants to move where?
He wants to move for free, which is his contract ends next year. So he wants to finish off his contract and just go for free, which is going to be a big loss to PSG, kan?
Yeah.
PSG don't want that to happen. They want to sell him now. So we don't know. People are not bidding for him. There was this big bid pulang from Saudi, which he rejected.
Siapa rejected?
Mbappe. It was like for 1 year, you get this much. I think it went up to billion ka. Yeah, it went up to 1.1 billion or something. And then in the contract, like you can come here for a year, then you can go off to Madrid for free. Like, they're that crazy ka. Yeah. But he rejected it.
So he wants to go to Madrid.
That's his dream club.
He was Monaco.
Yeah, Monaco.
And then
PSG. That's all.
All right.
But I'd like to see him in a different league, because this is the French league. Boring.
It's not that.
Not that competitive.
He gets to not run back.
Yeah, he has good players on his team.
Yeah.
Neymar. He used to have Messi. Messi's gone to Inter Miami now. Oh, this is new. They agree on a fee.
Reportedly.
The only one reporter I trust will be Fabrizio Romano. You ever heard of the guy?
Yeah.
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 He's the one with the here we go.
Yeah. But sometimes he gets it wrong.
He's never got it wrong.
Sometimes he does.
There was this one time, City wanted to buy Guardiola. He posted, okay, Guardiola to City, here we go. It took like a few weeks. They were saying, oh no, first time it hasn't happened. First time he's got the news wrong. First time this and that. And yesterday they announced it's completed. He's gone to City.
No, this was... Okay, so...
Yeah.
But this was way back.
I don't know about way back, but recently.
Because he has a Liverpool connection, if I'm not.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
I think so. Fabrizio Romano, right?
Yeah, Fabrizio Romano.
He
has connections everywhere, man. He's like the super reporter. He'll know.
I think he got one wrong. Like, when it comes to Liverpool,
But I don't know how he does it. Like, how does he know to contract this? Who to contact? Where does he get the news from? His source? Yeah, I know, but that's crazy. Like,
That's journalism?
You seen his Instagram page, his Twitter?
You know.
You have stories, kan? Usually here in Brunei is big space. Usually like small dots. Updating of the next move of this player. It's not just about the big players. Mostly all the players. He'll update everything. How does he do it? And there was this thing they posted about his screen time on his phone. I think it went up to 20 hours with it, 21 hours.
21 hours?
18 or 20 hours, something like that. Average every day, 18 to 20 hours screen time. How much sleep does he get, kan?
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then correct me. Yang pasal you got deal wrong.
Yeah, I also don't know. I haven't heard about that. Penang.
Yeah. Because I think it was Liverpool bah. Liverpool punya players yang
I'll have to check that later. I'll have to check that.
Malas ko mencek ya. Malas ko mencek. Liverpool boring 2 orang yang baru balik. So.
But good players.
I know.
Szoboszlai and McAllister. Two good midfielders.
How do you pronounce Szoboszlai?
Szoboszlai.
I pronounce it Vozalai.
I don't know how, but
I don't know. I just saw
I saw the Szoboszlai. On what the commentator said, Szoboszlai. Okay, I just follow what he says.
That's the correct way.
But sometimes the commentators will be wrong. They're not all 100% right, but that's what I usually hear.
Can I say something about this?
What's that?
Oh man, I'm not gonna name the name lah. At least not. I'm not gonna name any names.
Okay.
But a very reputable person once read news about sports, and then yes, about Ajax. You know.
Don't get me started. I know.
But the next one he got it right.
Yeah, at least he. I don't know if it's a he or she. I don't know if it's a he or she, but
at least the person.
He got corrected and he or she did it right the next time. That's good enough.
That's
Good enough.
Ajax.
Yeah, it's like Ajax Fabuloso. You know that?
Yeah. And I think it was sudah tahu.
It's not just that. It's like players' name, but it's
players' name. I think back lagi.
That's normal, kan?
Yeah,
like,
normal.
You don't usually say those kind of names.
Yeah,
but
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Or like
Szoboszlai.
Siapa lagi?
Who has the weirdest names?
Liverpool has some weirdest names, like from Greek players.
Guardiol. Have you ever seen the spelling of the name?
No.
It's GVAR. What? It's different.
But it's pronounced
Guardiol. If you were to just read it off, like someone give you a piece of paper, pronounce the name. Gvardiol. Yeah, you'd say that.
There was City player yang he punya midfielder siapa ni? The one name midfieldernya yang dari Brazil kali. Siapa namanya ni?
Brazil or tunggu.
One Ricardo? No. Siapa midfielder City?
He's not there anymore, kan?
I don't know. Richarlison?
No. What's his name?
Ricardo? No. Robertson.
You're almost there.
Yeah,
it's at the tip of my tongue sudah juga.
Yeah,
Fernandinho.
No, ada lagi satu.
Ada lagi kah?
Ada lagi.
Rodri is Spanish.
Rodri.
He is Spanish.
Yeah, Rodri.
Yeah, Rodri.
It spells Rodrigo.
Yeah, he puts on his back Rodrigo, but people call him Rodri.
Yeah. That's one.
Yeah, I think it's Spanish.
Spanish?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, newsreader would call him Rodrigo.
People wouldn't know, kan?
Yeah, people would know. And that's not wrong too.
Yeah, not wrong.
But commentators know. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do that. HZM. Hazim. Ciri pasal. HZM.
Yeah. Who else has weird names? There's a lot actually, tapi we don't come across a lot.
I know Liverpool has a lot. The Greek players like Tsimikas.
Yeah, Tsimikas.
But Liverpool,
they're
Greek
different
players.
Yeah.
Kyrgiakos.
Who's that? Is it? No, he's an ex-player.
Yeah, ex-player.
He's
Yeah.
44.
Kyrgiakos.
So, Konstantinos Tsimikas.
Tsimikas.
How you pronounce that, man?
Like, do you put like Tsimikas or like?
You remember Skirtle?
Yeah,
He had a what's his name? What's his first name?
Martin.
Martin Skirtle. It's different.
Could be like Skirtel or Skirtle.
Yeah. He's from Slovakia.
Slovakia.
So, yeah, he's a good friend of our ex-fitness coach of Brunei.
You are?
He's a good friend. He said, if you want him to come here, we can get it done, but he has to be paid pulang. I said, yeah, that's normal pulang. Like, if you need to promote anything, we can bring him in. There's this guy who came up to me. He's in the marketing industry for football in Malaysia. So he has big passion of football. He wanted to collaborate. So now we're friends on
Siapa namanya?
Daniel. But he has connections here and there. I asked him like, okay, my friends are looking for the Johor's goalkeeper jersey. Okay, sure, no problem.
Ada.
Like 10 minutes later, bro, I have his shirt. It's signed. I said, what? It's signed? Yeah, we have the shirt with the shorts, original. He wore it once during the final. And I said, how much you asking for?
You wanted yang ada RM20 kan?
Yeah, no, at least no, it is the original one lah from Johor.
$80 lah.
Yeah, something like that.
$80 lah, okay.
But I said, oh my god. I said, bro, how you know these people? Kan? I said, no, this is no big problem. I know people from KL City, Selangor, Johor, Terengganu. I have connections. Like if you want anything friendly or whatever, I said, oh, okay. You can do
Bah, we're at the end of the show. Anything you wanna? We have the movie. We have the
I think that's one big thing.
movie.
Because we've been wanting to do one for a long time, and now finally it's done. I have to say big congratulations to Adam Groves lah. I know it's gonna be a good movie, this one. No, I'll invite you. I'll invite you to
You'll invite me,
Yeah, I'll invite you. No problem. No, I will. We're gonna do like a big premiere.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be in the
Because
cinema.
the last movie that was released, I wasn't invited. So.
Which one is that? Because I wasn't even invited.